Ladies and gentlemen, my prediction for Super Bowl 58 is that Travis Kelce will propose to Taylor Swift and she will say no, because she's having an affair with Gordon Chen Kung Tong. Alright, you dumbass Americans, it's time for you to move over for this Australian, because this Australian knows more about your stupid helmet sport than you all know combined, because today, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to be predicting Super Bowl 58, which takes Monday here in the land down under. So maybe some boys are taking Monday off, and you know they're also going to take Tuesday off because they're going to get on a madness. But ladies and gentlemen, as always, smash that like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below. Let me know your predictions for Super Bowl 58. And of course, subscribe to the channel. But the entertainment and, dare I say, gambling capital of the world hosts their first ever Super Bowl. And we've got the two teams that, well, one of them we expected in this game for pretty much the entire season. That being the San Francisco 49ers, the team on the coast. Sydney, Brisbane, Melbourne, literally most of the major cities here in Australia. And they're going up against the team that we probably all had them predicting to go back-to-back at the start of the year, but they had a bit of a rough patch, but damn, you can't count against Kermit the Frog in the playoffs. The Kansas City Chiefs are going to yet another bloody Super Bowl. Yes, tall poppy syndrome is a thing, but at least we can know that they live in an absolute dump. But ladies and gentlemen, whether you are from Surfers Paradise or Dubbo, you can get behind Super Bowl 58. Take Monday off. It's a great excuse to get Monday off. Take Tuesday off because there's no way you're not going to get hammered, because trust me, this 60-minute game goes for 4 bloody hours. But while I do joke about Americans, obviously they know much more about this stupid ass sport than I will ever know, because I'm too busy watching proper men's stuff where we don't need pads because we are hard as shit. The simple way to describe this is that, and I think most Americans would agree with me on this, unlike guns in school, and that it is really the best quarterback in Patrick Mahomes, who's got a bit of a supporting cast. Obviously, Travis Kelce's the big dog who's smashing Taylor, as well as Chris Jones, who might just be my most non-favorite Dallas Cowboys player, because watching a big boy just go through the middle and destroy a quarterback is the greatest thing that this helmet-wearing sport has to offer. And then on the 49ers, this is the best team for a reason, and this is a team that we all expected to be in the sports gambling capital on this February day. George Kittle, Arik Armstead, Fred Warner, Anna Fry, Nick Bosa. This team is absolutely stacked to the point where a lot of people are disregarding Anna Fry, who, if you don't know, he goes by the alias of Brock Purdy, who is the 49ers quarterback, the final pick in the draft, Mr. Irrelevant of 2022. And since he came into the 49ers team midway through last season, he has been absolutely excellent. Such a high winning percentage, been amongst one of the top tier quarterbacks in the entire NFL. He has been brilliant, not just for a first pick, but for Mr. Irrelevant. All these Yanks want to put shit on him for being a game manager, but if my game manager is going to pull off 2 incredible comebacks in the playoffs when my quarterback just seems to be a choking hazard in January, then I guess being a game manager isn't all that bad. But this Super Bowl is going to be absolutely incredible, because while everything says that the 49ers are the stronger team, if we've learned anything from these playoffs, and dare I say for the past couple years now, you can't bet against Kermit the Frog. Patrick Mahomes, dare I say, is already the second best quarterback of all time to Tom Brady, and if he can win this, I think this is his most impressive achievement. So who wins this? I think on paper, a lot of people are going to go with the San Francisco 49ers, and it makes a lot of sense. I think they've got easily the better, well-rounded team on paper. They've got more players who are the best in their positions. And their form coming in, while it has been shaky, they've been pretty bloody good all year. They've got such a good defense, the second best defense in the league, and their attack is bloody brilliant. Obviously, Christian McCaffrey is the standout, who I haven't mentioned yet, which is a war crime, but he is easily the best offensive player for the San Francisco 49ers, which is crazy because, of course, they've just got Anna Fry, who I just mentioned, and they've got the best tight end in the NFL, Taylor Swift. But if the 49ers can get their rushing attack going, which takes all the pressure off Anna Fry, then they are going to be hard to stop. And the Kansas City Chiefs, actually, while their defense has been incredible this year and really has carried Kermit the Frog through most of this season, they do rank in the bottom half of the league in rush defense. So I think if the 49ers game plan does work, and that is to run the footy as much as possible and let Brock Purdy just come up with just the few big plays he's going to have to, because obviously it is a Super Bowl, then I think they're going to be incredibly hard to stop. And I can easily see that happening. There's a reason why they are the favorites in this game, and I can see a lot of people thinking they're going to win. And there's a part of me that wants them to win. Brock Purdy is probably my favorite non-Dallas player at the moment. He is incredible. His story is incredible. And while I hate all the slander towards him, and that's an entirely different video, and while I'd love to see Anna Fry get the W, I said it before. If we've learned anything from the NFL, is that you do not count out Patrick Mahomes. So for that simple reason, and for that reason alone, I'm going to back the Kansas City Chiefs. So congratulations to Dubbo, to Broken Hill. I've got you guys walking away as Super Bowl 58 champions. The Kansas City Chiefs become the first team in a while, before I started really following the NFL, that are going to win back-to-back Super Bowls. Patrick Mahomes is really going to stamp the fact that he is coming for that famous number 12, Mr. Tom Brady. Travis Kelce's probably going to patch Taylor Swift in an iconic moment. And all these receivers who have been getting carried by Patty Mahomes all year can go off and pawn their Super Bowl rings. Now, that pains me to say, and look, I don't hate the Chiefs. I actually respect a lot of what Patty Mahomes is doing. It's just his brother and his missus who push me the wrong way. We all know that Patrick Mahomes is going to come up with some big plays in this game. He's done it for years at this point, and it's just, while I do think there's obviously a world where the 49ers just run the ball down the Chiefs' throat and Brock Purdy doesn't have to do too much, I still think that Patrick Mahomes just has too many big plays in him, and that Brock Purdy probably isn't going to be able to do that. But Brock Purdy has proved everyone wrong for the better part of 2 years, so I'd love for him to do it again. This is going to be an incredible game. While it's not my ideal Super Bowl, I think either way, whoever gets the W, there's going to be a brilliant story coming out of it. And either way, whoever loses, you know, they're going to be back, at least in the championship game, in 2025. Holy heck, we're almost in 2025. But Aussies, I don't want to hear from Americans. I want to hear from you. Who wins Super Bowl 58? Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, this Aussie is going to go watch some more rugby league highlights, because we're men and women. You guys have to wear helmets.